Everybody, welcome back to the homestead. My name is Emily. I'm here with my husband Nick in the orchard, and he has been using this tool to cut the grass around the trees and berry bushes, and he got a few pieces of cardboard down here. That is what we're going to be working on. It's definitely not going to get finished tonight because it is already like after 8 p.m. but it's nice and cool out here right now, so he's going to work on cutting and I'm going to start working on the cardboard. We are calling it for tonight. Nick got all 3 rows cut. I got a little over 1.5 rows cardboarded, and I ran out of cardboard, and we're going to run out of light soon. It's after 9 o'clock now, and so we gotta move the meat birds one more time. They're over there now, and Nick is working on that. And make sure I close my garden up and turn the electric fence back on because I have forgotten a couple times to do that, and thankfully the deer have not gotten in still. Then as soon as the sun is about to set, which should be coming up fairly soon, maybe half an hour, we'll be able to close up the lane hens. So I'm not sure if we'll be back out here tomorrow because I think it's supposed to be in the 90s, but we'll see you when we do get back out here. It is day 2. We spent some of the morning pulling tape off of cardboard, and I think we've got more than enough to finish this area. And so now it's later on in the day. It's actually like pretty close to dinner time, so we're probably not going to be out here for too long. And the sun just came back out from behind the clouds, so it's going to start getting a lot hotter. But we do have some partial shade over here, thankfully. But we're going to work while we can, while we have the energy and can stand the heat. Probably take a break and maybe come back out later. We'll see how it goes. We have some supervisors over here with us. Terry and Rex, I believe. Of course, River. River always has to supervise. A couple more ladies over there. We seem to be drawing quite the crowd. We are finished with cardboard. We're taking the rest of the cardboard back to store in the garage until the next time we need it, because we're probably going to put it more places. The next thing is to get wood chips over here. We have a nice big pile that was left from the tree removal company we hired last fall, and we're going to finally put that mulch to use. Probably going to call the kids out to come help us, and we'll at least get a start on that before it's time to go in for dinner. We still have some time, and it's surprisingly not too bad over there because the part we're working in is mostly in the shade right now. I also added pine needles, because there's a bunch of pine trees right next to the orchard. I grabbed pine needles out of there and stuck them around the blueberry bushes underneath the cardboard to help with their acidity-loving selves. Ooh, bug on my face. And hopefully that will help them do better this year. I don't think I gave them enough sulfur last year when I planted them because they seemed to struggle. And so this year I'm hoping that those pine needles will give them a better boost. We are taking a dinner break, and then we will see how we feel after that. It is 2 evenings later. We decided to call it quits the other night, and hopefully we'll be able to get this finished today. I don't know if that's possible, but we're going to try. The wind is getting on my nerves lately. So I'm going to work on this while they're bringing mulch over. Try to put everything back so we can put the mulch down somewhere. in here between these two trees is a gooseberry bush, and the oldest covered it up. I'm gonna go right here. There it is. Woohoo! That's better. The meat bird roosters are dueling with the laying hen flock roosters, and the meat chickens kind of sound pathetic because they're just starting to do this. It's pretty funny. And we are done, finally. It went a lot quicker this evening than I expected to. It is also not hot. It is nice and very comfortable right now. I'm not sure what the temperatures are. I'm guessing it's in the mid 70s. Whatever it is, I'm grateful for it, and we were able to get all this done, and it's done. I'm excited, finally. This seemed to take forever because we just didn't have enough time with enough people available to work on it every single day, so we skipped multiple days. I think we went a little light on the first row in comparison to the other two because there's still some cardboard showing, but oh well, we're calling it done. And I think it looks pretty darn good. What do you think? This tree, one of the apricots, it died. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before or not, but it had leaves and then it froze and all the leaves died. There are some, I think, water sprouts coming out from below the graft. So I don't know if I'm going to leave those and just let it see what happens because I don't know what kind of tree it was grafted to. I might look that up on the website where I bought these and see if it will say what kind of trunk it was grafted to. But I'm not sure if it has that information or not. And then I'll decide what to do with it, I guess. But in the meantime, this orchard is finished for the year. Not planning to do anything over here other than put in some rhubarb and some Jerusalem artichokes. They're being noisy over there. But I'm so glad that we finally got this cardboarded and mulched, and it looks so good. Thank you so much for hanging out with us while we did this. It was so good to have so much help today and the other days while we were doing this as well. And I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye.